What's going on, everybody? This is Al from PlaybookGamer.com. And in the last Dynasty video, we took on Louisville and ended up getting a tough loss, 35-25. Anything that could have gone wrong did. Our quarterback didn't play well. We had some drop passes. Our defense really struggled, especially in the first half, as you could tell by the box score. They just made more plays than we did. And we're now 7-2, and that was a big loss for us, as the conference standings is going to get a little interesting now. Before we talk a little bit more about that, today we're going to take on Duke. This is a bit of a break from our conference schedule. They got a little bit more talent than we do, but they're 2-6. They're not having a good season. You look at their stats, the only thing they're really good at is pass defense and turnover differential, but we're pretty good at those as well, and we'll definitely put that pass defense to the test. But before we take on Duke, I just wanted to clarify something. Somebody made a good point and saw something that I didn't notice. If you go over to conference standings, technically we need some help. Louisville needs to lose a game. We've already beat Rutgers and Pitt, but Louisville needs to win one more game for us to possibly win the conference, because they would have the tiebreaker if both of us finished 5-2. So that's out of our hands. They got 2 more conference games left, so hopefully they can lose one of them, and we can win that last one against South Florida. But I just wanted to point that out. I just misquoted in the previous video. So let's just cross our fingers, and hopefully we can, kind of do our job, and Louisville could do theirs by losing a game. All right, we're done with recruiting. We've talked about this in the last couple of videos. We've already locked up 4 commitments, so we're good there. So let's go ahead and take on the Blue Devils. This is a home game for us. They run a pro-style offense, 4-3 defense. Had a lot of fun in that Duke Dynasty from, about a year or so ago. Let's check out some uniforms. Let's see what they got. This is their default. Did they have a blue? They got the blue bottoms. That looks pretty good. Let's go with that. I want to see some blue in their uniform. And we'll go with our default home uniform. I think our last home game we had, we went with the all orange. That looked pretty cool. We got the win there. Looks like they got some players out. We're going to look at their depth chart and kind of see where all their good players are at and adjust accordingly, scheme-wise and such. But hopefully we can get a good bounce-back win after the loss to Louisville. This is not a televised game. Let's go to the coin toss. I want it. I want the ball to start the second half. And let's check out what we are dealing with. Starting off, quarterback, dual threat guy, Marcus Jones. So I hinted at this in the previous video that he was a dual threat guy. So this is the guy, I think he's a true freshman in the 2005 roster, the default. And I think that's who that is right there. But anyway, he's a speedster. They say he's balanced, so we'll see if he'll run much. I may try to blitz him a little bit today, but we'll see how he'll adjust to it. Now, when it comes to halfback, they don't have an impact guy. That's good. But their top guy's out for a month, and behind him is about the same kind of dude, except he's much slower, thankfully, so I'm not too worried about the damage that could be done from here. Fullback, pretty solid, but he's just a blocker. Wide receiver, impact guy. So when you got an impact quarterback and an impact receiver, that tells me they're going to throw the ball quite a bit. So we're going to be running a ton of zone today and see how they handle it. But this guy's 82 overall, impact player. Not much behind him, as you can tell, 72, 74 and such. Tight end. Okay, he's 76 overall, 74 speed, 68 catch. He may get a ball or two today. You look at their offensive line, 84, 78, 82, 78, and 74. So it looks like their left tackle and center are their best linemen. Like I said, they run a 4-3. Looks like this guy's a preseason all-conference player. He's 76 overall. The other guy's 70, true freshman. Really small, 192-pound defensive end. Defensive tackle, 82, and then 76 and 70, just okay, I guess. You look at the linebackers, impact guy, first team All-American. Interesting. And he's an impact guy, so good for him that he could do. I don't remember this kid. He's a senior. I'm trying to think if he was on the default roster. Either way, we got to keep up with where he's at all times. Middle linebacker, out, and that is a drop-off for them. This guy's out for the season, actually. So we'll see how often they keep their middle linebacker out there, or they may use some sub packages or something. Right outside linebacker, not very good at all. Corner, not much here. Hopefully we can exploit this. They don't have a lot of great talent at this position. Not bad at free safety, 84 overall, 88 speed, and 78 overall with 89 speed at strong safety. Got an okay kicker and an okay punter. All right, let's get this show on the road. They got an impact guy on the right side. I am assuming that is the wide receiver. I'm going to kick it away from him. It may go to him. Yep, it's going to go right to him. Fingers crossed. Clench your teeth. Hopefully we can get a stop on this dude. There we go. Takes a few guys. I'm going to go, let's do basic Tampa 2 for now. I got to pick my spots with the blitzing on this guy. I'm afraid he may run around on us. But I am going to do an underfront. Halfback draw. I made the tackle there, but he picks up a solid 4 or 5. They're going with a bigger set. I'm still going to stay with 4-3. I don't think we got the bodies to run 4-4, especially at linebacker. We'll do this. They're going to run the ball out of the gate. That's another tackle by me, but it's 12 yards down the road. So 1st and 10. I normally don't blitz on a 2 tight end look, but I'm just going to throw something a little different at them since they're sticking with some bigger sets. At least they're doing that. I got to be careful if they're going to keep running the ball like this. They're play action here. Nope, that's a run, huh? I swear. So 3 straight runs. I was not expecting this. That's very rare for that to happen. Let's go back to zone. I think they're eventually going to pass it. When you got an impact quarterback and wide receiver, you think they would. Let's try this again. I'm going to shift over like this. Do that play action. Maybe we can get that defensive end to come through. That's a good stop. So 4 straight runs. Wow. So that is what? 3rd and 4? We'll just go Tampa 2 out of nickel. Now they're going spread on us. I may do a spy on the right end because this guy's a right-handed quarterback. Let's see if we can get a stop. Intercept that. Overshot it. Fine by me. They are on the 49. They should punt this. I'm going to go middle fan. We'll try to get a safe return. So that's a good stop. Let's get on offense and see if we can take advantage of it. I like to see him shank it maybe to the left. Let's see where he puts this thing at. Pretty good punt. We'll fair catch that one. And we're going to be on around the 15-yard line. Let's start off with a basic, simple pass. We'll just go with a screen. I think I'm going to bounce this over to Martin. I think I may leave it as is. And they're blitzing. That's actually a good thing. Get a block right there. All right, not a bad play. Going to pick up 7 or so. It helped that the outside linebackers blitzed on that one. 2nd and 3. Let's do another simple play. Let's go stick. Read these safeties. We'll go to one of the outside receivers on this one. Cover 1. Good. Oh, man. Slightly overthrew it. I thought it was right on it. So it's 3rd and 3. I'm going to try quick slants. And they're going nickel, but since I flipped it, me shifting that receiver over isn't going to work, actually. So I'm going to come over here, though. He's still going to get enough space to work with. And we're going to get a 1st down with Martin. Good play there. So we're on the left hash. Corner, smash, steep. We can stay in this formation. Let me go under. We have several options here. I may just go to somebody on the right, keep it simple. Cover 1. Ooh, he had to come back for that one. Good catch by the freshman. Notice he went behind his back almost to go get it. Had to slow it down just enough. That makes it what? 2nd and 5? We can stay here again. We could try P. Reed. We may have enough here just to run the ball. I like the numbers up the middle, so let's try it. Ah, get it. Oh, I don't think I got it. I don't think I did. 3rd and 1. I'm going to pass this one. Let's go back to that screenplay. They're going man 5-2, and they're doing that. Interesting. I'm going to do something like this. Cover 0. I'm going to take a chance with Green. Get it, son. It's all you. Ah, you dropped it. Drop. Should I go for this? 4th and 1? I think I'm going to go for it. Let's take a chance. I'm going to go halfback direct, though. Hopefully this will help. Don't shift out. Dang it. You shifted out and you shifted over. Just get a block or two. Get a block. There we go. Just enough to get the 1st. I felt like I earned that just for the fact that my receiver dropped that deep bomb. Let's go empty. What can we call? Let's go Salem. I think this dude right here is blitzing on us. Let's do that, just in case. Yep, cover 0 again. Get it, Meyer. This is all you. Should be a touchdown. Another drop. I think that was on him. Let me go back to P.E. Reed. You hate it. See, you just need receivers that can catch. That's #1 priority in any passing attack. They got to be able to catch the ball. Good read here. I'm going to see if I can juke. Ooh, good little hit there. That makes it what? 1st and 10 on the 16 or so? Again, very easy read. We had good enough blocking. We have the numbers in the box. We are on the 17. I'm going to go empty, and we're going to go corner, if I can find it. Corner strike. Let's read the safeties. I think I can get a touchdown with one of the corner routes. Perfect throw. Perfect throw. Wow. Attaboy Watson. So Watson, he's a lot more dialed in so far. Those 2 go routes were spot on. That was a killer throw. Right in the corner. That cornerback had no chance on it. Insane throw. One of his best ones of the season. So let's go back and look at that. So they went man. I'm going to go to one of the corner routes unless they go cover 2. But you saw this safety come down. So that means they're at least going cover 1 or 0. So at this point, I'm just reading this one safety and seeing what he does here. Well, he comes down, but they went with that goofy cover 1 that I created. I got to remind myself of those. This linebacker is actually going for a cover 1. So I actually went to the right corner. I went to this one over here. Besides, we had more room to work with. So it was just an easier decision. Perfect throw. Man, right where it needed to be. Killer catch. Just everything was just spot on there. We'll go with something like this will be pretty good. Let's go ahead and get that while we're here. Let's see. I actually done a little shortcut. There we go. I did a little shortcut on my thumbnail. I can get that a little quicker now. All right, that's a good start. It took us a while to get there. We had to convert a crucial 4th down at midfield. I just didn't want to punt it in that situation. I want to get aggressive, and I want to keep going on that one. Thankfully, the direct play worked. I don't mind calling that in that particular situation. So it's 7-0. Let's get back on defense, see if we can get another stop. Now, they still haven't passed it once. It's so rare for that to happen with their particular talents at the impact positions. So let's see what they do here. I'm going to go back to zone. I mean, they're eventually, like I said, they're going to pass it. But if they want to continue to run it to that average halfback, then by all means, they can do so. I'm going to do an overfront this time. Now they're going to pass it. There you go. Oh, there he goes. He's running it. Get him. So he broke a tackle there, but I think that's like my 3rd or 4th tackle with Stesnick. Nice. Let's stick with the same thing. I'd love to be able to like break my... I don't know what my record is for user tackles in a game. It's probably not much. I'm not the best tackler in the world. I couldn't get around that guy. And 1st down there. So that halfback is making some plays. I'm going to try a zone blitz. We need to wrap up and tackle. Let's do something like this. Just don't run up the middle. That's all I ask. And they ran up the middle, and there he goes. 1st down, and then some. Perfect play call against that play. 1st and 10. Let's go back to just basic Tampa 2. Okay, well, yeah, we'll leave it as is. Ah, dang it. Thought I had a chance for an interception there. So that is what, 2nd and 8? 2nd and 6, actually. We'll stick with the same thing. Make good decisions. He stepped out. Nice. He stepped out, so that is 3rd and 10. We'll do our Tampa 2 again. I know my defense is overly simplistic, but it's working for the most part, but it's, you know, I still kind of need some help in certain positions, especially up front. Yeah, I got to do that spy. Intercept that. Easy interception. Dang it, McPherson. Bless his heart. I mean, good stop. I mean, it would have been nice if he would have caught that. So we're going to get the ball right back. I'd love to stretch this lead. I can see this guy shanking hard to the left, but he's not going to. We're going to have to fair catch it. Let's go back to empty and see what we got going on here. Let's try Salem, deep outs. Let's do pivot. They're going zone. I think I'm going to, I may roll out on this, see if we can attack that strong safety, as long as they don't blitz hard. Nope, I'm not feeling a whole lot of heat, and they're going cover 2. Ooh, perfect throw, right where it needed to be. Good play, good throw to Bennett. If I'd have thrown it just a tad bit harder, that would have been picked off. But otherwise, spot on throw. Good try by that corner going for the swat there. And that is the end of the first quarter. We're up 7-0, and we are on the move. There I am with the mullet. 7-0. Let's stay in empty. And let's go quick slants from here. I like what I'm seeing. I'm going to bounce this over to Martin. Should be a very quick throw. Another drop. How many have we had already today? 3? 2nd and 10. Let's go back to P. Reed. I'm just trying to find ways to give it to you-know-who. Let's got another good, wow, killer speed by that defensive end. Oh, God, what a hit. So that makes it, what, 3rd and 3? We can try. Let's try quick slants again. This time from 4 wide. Now, if Martin doesn't catch this one, I'm going to get upset. But we're going to be able to shift this guy over. There you go. Atta kid. Just catch the ball. It's all I ask of you. So that's a first down. We're on the 27. I'm going to try. Let's try a corner strike. We don't call this play a ton, but it's on my mind. I may be able to do another safety beater. I think I may go after this free safety here. Let's see what they do. Nope, they're going cover 3. This ain't going to work. I am way off as well. Let's just throw this one away. I completely messed up on that one. I didn't read that one well at all. So it's 2nd and 10. Let's try stick again. We got some options. I may go to one of the curls or to the stick and what was Bennett? Bennett just looked at it. Did you see that? He just looked at it. He was wide open right there. And I don't, what's Bennett doing? Is that just a freshman doesn't know what he's doing there? Is that bad awareness? Okay, that's something I've learned. I assume that's what that is. Otherwise, I don't know why he would have moved on that one. Oh, big mistake right there. But that's on Bennett. He just moved on me. Had no reason to. He was wide open. All right, we got to recover from that. I think that is out of bounds, if I'm not mistaken. So that's going to be, what, 2nd and 10? We'll just stick with zone. I think they're starting to throw a little bit more now. We'll stick with this. Let's pump up what a little crowd we got. I mean, I think we got a packed house, but... Oh, thank Lord he dropped that one. I saw a hitch on the right side. I kind of went straight towards it. It probably wasn't a good idea. 3rd and 10. Let's see if we can get a good play going. I'm going to shift this over, by the way, and we'll do this. So we'll drop 8. Let's see how good this quarterback is. Should be an easy tackle. And we're going to force another punt. So we got 2 even teams here, so the score doesn't surprise me. We're up a touchdown. We're playing a little bit better than they are. We just need to score a few more times. But our defense is playing pretty well so far. That's a good punt. I wish that guy wasn't there. We could have done some damage on that play. I'm going to go back to empty. We're going to call a play we haven't called yet. I'm going to go to switch smash. Let's read these safeties and see what they do. I'd love to go over the top but they're going cover 1. We'll go to the freshman. Pick up 4-ish. Pick up 5, actually. I'm going to go under again. Let's see what they do here. We got a few options to work with. Doing that. Oh, not the best throw. Not a good throw by Watson. Threw it way behind him. So it's 3rd and 5. We may try. I hate to do this. I don't know if our freshman can handle it. I figured this is going to go to him. I knew, because they're going to at least go cover 1. Oh, they're doing that. Please let that other safety come down. Nope, he's not doing it. I'm fixing to get, terrible. I did not mean to throw off my back foot. Great pressure. Somebody came on the left side, and I threw it off my back foot. I used the joystick when I didn't need to. Dang it. I should have went to Bennett, and I didn't. Or to the post, and I just goofed up completely on that play. So that was just my fault. So we definitely have to punt this one. He's an impact guy. I'm going to kick this high. We're going to make him fair catch it. They're going to get good field position. I just don't want him to get an easy return. Ooh, watch out. Shoot, we could have got a penalty there. I got pushed into him. 1st and 10. I'm going to go, let's do an under front. Play action. Intercept that free safety. We'll take it. So neither offense is looking all that hot at the moment. Just really rough. Their quarterback struggling. Got a total of 3 yards. I'm going to do this under front, but we got this blitzer on the strong side. Don't run up the middle. Thank you. Sack. Huge hit. Golly, knock his head off. Please give us a replay. Oh, they're not going to do it. Let's go back and look at this. An absolute clothesline. Boom! Oh, that could be a good thumbnail if everybody wasn't in the way here. That could be a good one, maybe. Do I need to zoom up something like this? I don't know, but I'm going to go ahead and take this one anyways. I don't know what else we can do here. That could be a good one as well. We'll go ahead and take it. Oh my gosh, what a hit. So it's 3rd and forever. I'm going to... I'm going to go man. I think anytime you get past 15 yards, that zone, cover 2 or that Tampa 2, just isn't the best in the world to use. So I got the halfback. I hope he comes in and stays in blocks. He's going out for a pass. I should have known. They hit a deep man beater. But that's their wide receiver. He is hurt. Injured his head. It's probably nothing serious. Let's go back. I'm going to try another zone blitz. Next time I'll go zone on that one. Again, just a deep man beater. As long as he's got time to throw, he's going to have a chance. Let's get 2 rushers on each edge. Play action. Nope, don't have to, but that's why we done the under front, so he can pick that one up real quickly. 2nd and 10. I'm going to try the other zone blitz. I'm going to flip it. I'm going to do this. Oh, somebody pick him up. Ah, dang it. I shouldn't have dove. I should have just ran right into him. So it's a 1st and 10. Their quarterback's making plays on us. Let's run basic Tampa 2 now. So their quarter, or that impact receiver's out for a quarter. So we'll see how... Get him, get him, get him! Sack. Oh, he's still going. Somehow he escaped that, but we finally got him. 2nd and 16. He broke the sack, or the tackle. And then the other guy came through. Just a weird sequence of events right there. If we could get them in 3rd and long, maybe we can keep them out of field goal range. I'm going to go back to an under front. This under front seems to be working. As long as they don't run up to the middle to the other side. Oh, dang it, dang it, dang it. 1st down, I swear. 3rd and inches. Go back and look at that. Broken tackle. Just whiffed it. Are they going to go goal line on us? Nope, they're not. I don't know what they're going to do here. Let's go cover 2 man. I'm going to do this. Please don't do a counter to the left. Get him. First down. Just too easy. Their entire offensive line pretty much got to push. Like, everybody got to push. So I had no chance there. So it's 1st and 10. Let's see what we can do here. I'm still going to take a chance on this under front. Nobody in my vicinity except that guy, and he still made the catch. I made the tackle, but he got the 9 yards. 2nd and inches, they're going to hurry this up. This actually doesn't hurt my feelings. I'm going to do over front. Intercept that. Intercept. Intercept. Oh, you got to be kidding. You got to pick that off. Pick it off. Pick it off. That's 2 times. Had a chance here. The corner had a chance, and McPherson had a chance. That's 2 interceptions McPherson could have had today. Gosh, what a disappointment he's been this season. Just some big-time plays. I feel like he could have stepped up and done something. I'm going to do a Thunder Green. We're going to go cover 0. It says they're going with 2 wide receivers. We're going to bring everybody down. I'm expecting just to run up the gut or something. Oh, you got to be kidding. Look at me. I was right there, too. I was right there. I just couldn't make the swat. Oh, well. That was the longest drive ever. I mean, they just went right down the field. It just... I probably took them at least a dozen plays. So we're tied. We're going to be. 38 seconds, and I got 3 times. 11 plays, only 58 yards. They converted a lot of 3rd downs and such. We just couldn't stop them. So let's try a miracle of some sort. Maybe get some points before the half. That'd be great. I'd love to get a block by somebody here. Block for me. Just don't... Ooh, I probably didn't need to juke there. So where are we? We're on the 25. We can try deep outs. Can my receivers make catches? We're about to find out. Are they going to cover 0 here? Can't really tell. They're doing that. I don't know what to do. I just don't know what to do here. We've had a total of what? 4 drops already. And I just need better players. I don't have another answer for that. I don't want to give the ball right back to him, so let's just go P.E. Reed. I don't trust my offense at this point to go down the field and score. So I may just run the ball. But I went out of bounds, so it's 3rd and 1. I'm going to go, let's try screen. And they're going man, so they're going to force me to go to the other side, aren't they? All right, let's give it a shot. Cover 0, I can't believe it. Get it, freshman. Please make a catch. I'm about to lose. Are we playing NCAA football 05? Is that what the deal is? We're playing 05 where everybody drops the ball. I just don't get it. This is usually not an issue in this game, but for whatever reason today, everybody's dropping a pass. And I'm starting to get ticked off. We got to punt it. Got no choice. And they got a chance to do something with it here. Look at this. He's going to make a play out of this. I'm about here to tell you. About to lose it. So, I don't know. Let's try to survive these 12 seconds. My poor receiving core. Everybody just step up for me. Do something. Intercept. You intercept it next time. That was a pick 6. 8 seconds. I'm going to go man. They may go. This isn't Hail Mary time, is it? No, this is a completely different play. This is not Hail Mary. He's going to run with it. I'm going to make the tackle. Now it's 3 seconds. Now they call a timeout. Now they'll do the Hail Mary. I'm going to go dime. I think we got the corners to handle this. They're doing this. Hope for the best. We need to stop here badly. Oh, he's going to run with it. Somebody go get him. It just ran over me like it was nothing. But they didn't score, and Stelznick got hurt. The quarterback hurt my middle linebacker. That's embarrassing. So we're tied. Just a weird, goofy half. A lot of it was self-inflicted because my wide receivers, none of my guys can catch a ball. It's embarrassing. I don't know what to do about it, though, but they just need to step up and play better. But you look here, 154 to their 139. 7 of 17 in the passing game, but majority of that's drops. I think Watson is playing pretty well. We don't have any sacks, thankfully, but they're doing a good job on third down. We're not doing as well. We had the one bad turnover because my freshman receiver I don't know what he was doing on that play. You go to individual stats. So again, Watson just 7 of 17, 102 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Again, I don't think that was on him. Running the ball, Martin's got 5 attempts for 52 yards, no touchdowns, and he's got 3 receptions, leading in yards as well. The 1 touchdown went to Abney. I don't know how he made that catch, the way things have been going. So Stelznick is out for the game. Yay! So when it rains, it pours. What do you do? So we'll try to survive it as best we can. But he's out, and we don't have much depth there. Tackles for loss, Johnson and Man, a couple of sacks, which was Johnson and Man, and no interceptions because none of our defensive players can make a catch either. All right, let's just try to play better. You can't out-scheme bad drops and such unless I just run the ball more. I may just have to do that. I know we're a pass-heavy team, and that's what I want to do, but if my guys can't catch it, then I'm just kind of out of ideas at this point. So, like, we can try. Let's do just a basic off-tackle run out of tight and see what happens. They got their impact linebacker on that side. I think they got the linebacker sub package in there. He got blocked pretty well, though. Just get a first. I think we got it. It's going to be close. 1st and 10. I'm going to go P. Reed. Yep, so there he is. Stenslick is out for the game. I think I'm going to throw it here. We got the numbers. Just nowhere to go. Bad throw by Watson. He had to come back and try to get it. Just terrible. Let's try screen. I don't want that linebacker to be on him, and if he looks like he is, I'm going to move him over. He's coming down with it. Please get it. Please get it. Thank you. Woo! Finally got one. And Watson just broke his own record for most passing touchdowns in a season, which isn't much. He's just now up to 26. We should be doubling that in really good seasons. But we finally got a catch. You know, it just makes a world of difference when your receivers can catch for you. So let's kick an extra point. We'll get back on defense and figure out what to do there. Their quarterback is otherwise playing halfway decent, even though we should have had a couple of interceptions, especially by our strong safety. And the sad thing is, he's going to be gone next year, and we don't have much depth there. So it'll probably get worse, you would think, when you're losing an impact guy there. I don't know. We'll figure it all out. Hopefully I can just bring in some better players over time. Good return, get down to the 40, but he's hurt. I don't know if he's a halfback or what. Let's try zone blitz. I'm trying to force this linebacker or this quarterback to make some bad throws. Don't run up the middle, please. Thank you for passing. But a good throw. Wow, just our front five. We sent 5 guys and nobody could get close to that quarterback. Just perfect blocking across the board. So let's try. I'm going to do the other zone blitz. I'm going to flip that. Don't run to the right. because I got that blitzer pinching in. Just ran me over. That center did. Easy play there. Well, let's go man this time. I'm going to shift over like this. Good job, Al. Attaboy, Townsend. So it's what, 3rd and 3? And they're going goal line. Ooh, I'm going to go man lock. I'm going to pinch in. Well, we're going to do this, just in case they run to the strong side. Don't do that wide receiver reverse play. I may shift out with this defensive tackle. Nope, they're going to go that way. Good tackle, though. Nice, by 90. They may go for this, though. They're on the 38. Ooh, they're going to punt it. Fine. By all means, punt it. We're going to do the middle fan. Would be hilarious if they fake this, though. I would applaud them if they did. I'm shocked that they're actually punting. I figured they'd just go for it. Everybody get out of the way. Thank you. All right, huge play right there. Great stop. We're in the middle of the field. I'm going to go back to tight. Let's flip screen again. And that impact guy is there. I'm actually going to flip. Ooh, no, we'll just probably leave it as is. I like that shift. That should help us. Just pick up some yards here with Martin. Get about 6 yards or so. We can do P.E. Reed from here. I don't call this play a ton. I like what I'm seeing, though. I think we may run. They're double. No, we're definitely not going to run it. They're going cover 0. Get it, freshman. Kind of a tough throw, I guess. So that makes it, what, 3rd and 4. Let's try stick. This worries me a little bit. Terrible throw. Ooh. How scary is going to be. Golly, go back and look at this. So they went in zone. This guy blitzed right here. So I'm thinking, oh, wow, this stick is going to be wide open. This is great. But the throw isn't very good. He had to come back for it. And at this point, I'm thinking, oh, well, okay, we're going to lose this battle. But I made a spin move at the last second. And I made a juke. And at this point, I just hoping for the best there. Oh, my gosh, killer play. Play of the game right there, honestly. Let's try. Let's go curls. We haven't called that yet. They're getting more aggressive on defense. Have you noticed that? A lot more cover 1s and 0s. And they're doing that again, but we're going to go over here. Bad throw. They went cover 1. Both safeties come down, but guess who goes up? This linebacker. This is one of those new cover 1s I created. So I couldn't go to my cover or that go route. So I had no choice but go to one of the curls. Ended up being a bad throw. 2nd and 10. Let's go back to P. Reed, but from spread this time. I like the numbers. I like everything. We just need to block on that linebacker. Good block on him. That's what we needed. Good block there. Keep on going, Martin. Keep the drive alive. And the reason why I am, and I'll just go back. I wish I can go ahead and show you. I'll just tell you now. The reason why I do not flip P.E. Reed is because this is probably the best way to show you this. P.E. Reed, at this point, if you got a right-handed quarterback, you need to do it by default like this. But if you flip it with a right-handed quarterback, it's got a glitch to the game, to the play, and it's slower a little bit. He has a bit of a hitch after he fakes it to the running back, and I really don't like that. So if I ever have a lefty quarterback, you're going to see me flip that play a whole lot more. So I just wanted to point that out. Okay, so where are we? We are on the left hash still. Is that correct? Yes. Under, what haven't I called? Screen, quick slants. Let's try quick slants again. Got to be careful with that linebacker. Yeah, we'll just go to the flat. Kid some yards to the freshman. Now he's on that other side. So I wonder, is somebody sick or somebody sick? Is somebody like gassed or whatnot? I'm not sure. Let's go empty. Let's try slot outs. I don't think we've called that today. So now we got 2 freshman receivers out there. Let's see what they go with here. And we'll just go to Harley. Good catch, freshman. First down. We are now on the 23. I may try again if I don't think of something else. I may try switch smash. Let's try switch. Let's do basic switch. So this will be interesting. They're going zone, but thankfully their two safeties are just, well, they're decent. They're not incredible. Very good chance this is going to go to Meyer. They're going cover 2. Ooh, watch out. Touchdown. Scary as could be. Almost got sacked, and he ended up making a perfect throw off the back foot. Incredible throw. Look at this. Right in the middle. Nice. Incredible play. That could be a good thumbnail too. Let me think about that for a minute. So you go back, so they're going zone. The only read I have here, honestly, is my backside post. And they went cover 2. That's awesome. Except my left tackle got embarrassed. So I'm running for my life and I'm throwing it. Basic press of the button, and it's right where you need it to be. Just insane throw. So I'm going to go here. This could be a good one. I wonder if I can get this guy in the picture as well. Something maybe like that would be pretty cool. Let me go ahead and give that one while I'm here. Nice. I'll go ahead and just get that one. That'd be good. So I think we got enough thumbnails. I'll pick one later. So huge turn of events. This third quarter has been great for us. We scored a touchdown. We stopped them. And we scored another touchdown. You couldn't have asked for a better quarter. We're starting to actually make plays on offense. So we're up 2 scores. So let's see if we can play some more decent defense. It's been doing okay so far since we got out of the locker room. Kick it away from the impact guy. Make a tackle. Let's go back and try. We'll go basic Tampa 2 here. I hate that Stenslick is out. I thought I was going to have a really high tackle rate today, but looks like that ain't going to happen. Oh, I got blocked there, but good pickup by the backside defensive end. I'm going to try a zone blitz this time. I'm going to flip it. We're going to do this. So we got edge rushers off each side. Just don't run up the middle. Intercept that. Ah, perfect throw. My corner could not jump high enough. Right where it needed to be. Look at the timing on this throw, too. The tight end barely made his cut, and he throws it. My corner couldn't get there in time. Nice. Can't even get mad about that one. Let's go back to Tampa 2. We'll do another under front. Get a tackle. We'll pick up 6 yards. Picked up 7. That may be the last play of the quarter. I'm kind of letting that clock run down. 5, 4. Yeah, that's going to be the last play of the quarter, but a great quarter. We're up 2 scores, but this game is nowhere near over. They can make plays just as well as we can. I'm going to go man this time. This may be a mistake. I think they're probably in the mood to run the rest of the way, or to throw the rest of the way, but we'll see what they do. They went with a triple wide receiver play, and this was a good decision. Look at this. Who was expecting that call? That's that triple wide receiver play. I guess nobody could get to the quarterback in time. Good pitch. He's off to the races. Wow. Good play call. I think their coordinators had a pretty good day today. Just done a little mix of everything. Run, play, action. Drop back. Just a nice mix. I can't get off my block. Dang it. Fumble it. Fumble it. Dang it. Good tackle by McPherson. Problem is our strong safety doesn't even be making all the tackles. 1st and 10. So here they come. Like I said, all it takes is just another score, and they're back in this thing. Let's shade over like this. Going to play action again. Bad throw. He threw that one way low. 2nd and 10. We'll stick with the same thing. This is getting intense. I have a feeling we're going to have a pretty wild finish. I hope not. I hope it'll get boring and we'll win by a couple scores. Up the gut, get off the tackle, get off the block. Nope, can't do it. Just nobody could get off their block. Everybody got pushed around. I tried, I just couldn't do it. So that makes it first and goal. Ooh, I hit the wrong button. That's okay. I'm actually okay with this play. Let's try this. They've been running it lately, so I'm actually okay with going cover 0. Made the right call, just somebody needs to make a play. I'm going to pick up a couple. Let's do another cover 0. We'll call play action on us here in a minute. I'm going to try this first. Let's do that. Get everybody down. Now I got a third string linebacker out there that I don't even know if it's a linebacker or not. Get him. Oh, so close. That should have been a sack. Look how close that was. Almost got the sack. Ended up being a perfect throw. So now, that was an easy drive for them. They had like no issues whatsoever. So we got to get on offense and get that touchdown back. Now this Dynasty is starting to feel like the way it's supposed to a little bit. Because we got a very average team talent-wise. And we're getting a lot more closer games. We've already lost 2. And we're losing the teams that got the same amount of talent as we do. A bunch of C teams, C+, barely B-. But let's see if we can play a little bit better here. We need better blocking. Man, that was awful. So where are we? We're on the right hash. I'm going to try stick. I hope they go man. They're going to, because I want to try to go to Meyer more. He's our best receiver. Let's just see what these safeties do first. Cover 2. Good catch. Told you. See, he's making killer catches out there. He made the big touchdown catch earlier. I almost got sacked. Both of my tackles got beat. So we're on the left hash. I can actually do some running of the clock. Didn't think about that. It's my 4th quarter rule. Ooh, I don't know what's going on here. Yeah, let's run a little clock. I think that's a good idea. Watch out for Bennett, our freshman receiver on the right side, triangle. I may be able to throw like a quick something to him. Let's just see what happens. Nope, can't do that. Watch out, nobody's open. Go. Nope, just all kinds of terrible. Perfect defense, actually. It's 2nd and 10. Let's go screen. At least we'll go to Martin on this one. I'm going to go over here, get an extra blocker. Just get a blocker 2. Just know where to go. Good defense. That makes it what? 3rd and 9. Ooh. Let's go deep attack. In order for me to get a first down here, I pretty much have no choice but to go to green on this one. But we're going to let this clock roll and see if we can convert. We need them to go pretty much soft cover 2 here to have a chance. Or the best chance. Let's go ahead and snap it. They are doing a cover 2. Perfect throw. Attaboy Watson. Attaboy Green. Attaboy everybody. Good protection. Good throw. Good catch. First down. They went with a cover 2, but a funky one. This safety comes down and they do I think this linebacker goes up into coverage. Nope, it's this corner who does that. I think that's another play that I designed. Just another weird cover 2. But it's still 2 deep shell over the middle, right where it needed to be. Attaboy. So let's go from here. I'm going to go dive. Let's run the ball. Let's go to our best player. Let's see if we can get some yards. I'm thinking I may leave it as is and we'll just read our blocks. Let this clock roll down a little bit. Then we'll figure out what to do after that. That was play of the game right there. That conversion. If we didn't convert that, we'd have to punt it. They probably could have went right down the field and scored. And tied it. Just do something like this. Get something simple. 2nd and 4. I'm going to go QB choice. I'm going to flip it. And they're calling a timeout. under 2 minutes, so that's fine. I'm going to go offensive line on this one. We're going to do QB choice, but I'm just going to hand the ball off. I don't like that their impact linebacker is on the line, but that's a good shift. I'm okay with that. The clock has stopped, so we can go ahead and hand the ball off. Just run, get a first. There you go. So they're down to one more timeout. I'm going to go back to offensive line. I'm going to go back to, let's go tackle. I'm going to flip it again. Let's go to the weak side. And they brought their linebacker down again. So that's how they mitigate their weak defensive end situation. With those linebackers put a defensive end. That's smart. Good job by the game to recognize that. Because their defensive end situation was kind of rough. So I'm going to hand this ball off. Cut up the field. Just get something. Just keep going to our best player. I think that's a smart decision. 2nd and 4. Let's go back to tight. I'm going to go QB choice this time. Again, I'm going to treat it no different than halfback off tackle. No hard shift. That's good. I just got to remember to hold down the button to hand the ball to Martin. If Watson had a little bit of legs to him, I could have kept it if I wanted to, but I just don't think it's a good idea. So let's hand the ball off. One more first down ought to do it. And I think it may take, okay, so we're going to stop it there. Minute 10. Do I got enough time to 3:50? So I think we can do it. I think we can take a knee the rest of the way and end it. According to my math, I think we're good to go. So let's do that. Let's go QB kneel. Watson is your MVP of the game. He could have had an amazing game if we didn't have so many drops in the first half. We didn't have hardly any in the second. So let's go ahead and snap this. I think I'm pretty good here. I don't think I have to snap it beyond 3rd down. Huge win. Okay, so that's going to help in recruiting. Doesn't help at all when it comes to conference play because this is an out-of-conference game. But it's good to have a bounce-back win. And if I'm not mistaken, this is senior day. I did not think about that. We could have looked at our seniors a little bit more closely. I think this is our last home game of the season. We'll do it one more time, and that should do it. Very entertaining game, though. Very close throughout. I think we was up 2 scores at one point, but they just came right back and got back in it. Low-scoring game. I would say it was a defensive battle, but honestly, we could have scored a lot more points if we didn't have so many drops in the first half. Them as well. I think they had a couple to go with that. All right, good win. 21-14. We'll take them however we can. That gets us, 8-2? So we got one more game left of the regular season. It's our most important game. Watson, much better game than what he done against Louisville. Good comeback for him. The mullet with another win. Showing some love there. They could be cousins. You never know. Quarterback. I thought that quarterback played halfway decent today. Oh, little phantom. Who's he talking to there? I don't know. All right. Let's go ahead and speed this up. We're going to look at some things. We'll look at some stats. We'll look at some end-of-game things. Let's go check out the stats. 238 to their hour 375. We ended up having over 100 yards rushing, but that's mainly because that last drive we just ran the entire time. Again, I thought that was a smart decision. Only 265 yards passing. That's really low for us, but again, all those drops we had. We didn't get sacked once, so I'm doing pretty good in the pocket. Both teams for 50% on 3rd down. But to the turnovers, we had 1, they had 0. If you'd have told me we would have lost the turnover battle, I would have told you it would have been tough to have won. But we got 1 score win out of it, so I'm okay with it. Let's go to individual stats. Watson, 17 of 30, 265 yards, 3 touchdowns, and the 1 pick, which honestly wasn't on him. You go to running, Martin ended up with 116 yards total, but didn't have any rushing touchdowns. You look at receiving, he led, him and Bennett. The true freshman, who would have thought a true freshman would have led in receptions today? Leading in yards, though, was Green. I think he had the huge deep ball for a touchdown, and I think he had one of the corner routes. If I'm not mistaken, that could have been Abney. I think Abney had the corner route. Meyer had, gosh, what did he have? I don't remember which touchdown he had. My short-term memory is terrible. Either way, good job by all these guys in the second half. That first half was really rough. Oh, man, that was bad. Defensively, so Stenslick, my middle linebacker, still led the game in tackles, and he didn't even play the entire second half. You go to tackles for loss, Johnson and Mann. Both of them have the 2 sacks, and there were no interceptions. But you look at the box score. So we won the first. They won the second. Third quarter was huge for us, and they won the fourth. But thankfully, that third quarter was good enough for us to get the win. All right, let's get out of here. Again, that may have been our last home game of the season. I completely forgot about that. I'm going to go here. Let's just check. Nope, we got one more left. So we'll have Senior Day when South Florida comes into town in next week. So let's go ahead and sim this week, which is a good thing. I'll try not to forget. We'll look at our seniors. We'll salute them. And, of course, we got one more game after this. We got a bowl game and such. But we're up to 8-2. Great turnaround from their, 3-8 last season. So we may finish 8-3 or the year, or 8-4, or 9-3, something like that. Let's go check out the top 25. Georgia, Ole Miss. Then you got Oklahoma, Missouri winning. You got Texas, Purdue over Michigan State in a big-time Big Ten battle. Then you got NC State and Cal over Arizona State. Then you have Florida State, Michigan, Minnesota, Virginia won. Then you have South Carolina, Nebraska, Tennessee still dominating. Go Vols. Then you got Nevada winning. They're ranked. Then you have USC, Texas Tech getting upset. Good. I'm kind of tired of them winning all the time and winning awards. No offense to them. Then you got Ohio State and Virginia Tech winning. And then you got Miami with an upset by Wake Forest. Go Demon Deacons. We don't have to look at in-season recruiting. Let's go to Sports Illustrated. Bowl rankings. We're not on this list, but it's USC, Tennessee, Oklahoma, Nebraska, Virginia, so on and so forth. Top 25 polls. I don't know if we're anywhere close. We can check here really quick. It looks like we're not close. We're probably in the 30s, if I had to guess. Maybe the 40s. You go to Heisman Watch. Mark Sanchez, the butt fumble. Up for the Heisman, then we got Danny Green. I think he's a created player, fictional guy. I think the rest of these guys are. I know LaMarcus Coker, he's real. He was awesome back in the day. He didn't stay long enough. That was his problem, though. McCoy, and you got Texas Tech quarterback, of course, still always have one on this list. You go to awards finalists. We're not up for anything other than Martin is up for the Maxwell, and I think he's up for the halfback award. So there's Martin. He's still kind of hanging in there. Then you go over to the Walker Award. There he is. So it'd be awesome to see him win that, but he deserves it. He's putting up some crazy numbers. I mean, has a chance to get 1,000 yards rushing and receiving. It's just insane. So you go over to quarterback or coach, and there we are. We are finalists for the coach award. We may sneak in there and get that. Bold projections. This is the first time we got to see this. So we're in the Big East. So this is brand new to me. I'm curious to see where they will have us. I think they have us currently at Big East leaders. Does this mean that Louisville got beat? We're going to check that out here shortly. But they got us playing in the Sugar Bowl if we win the conference, which would be awesome to see that happen. I'm going to go over to Players of the Week. Forgive me for coughing. I've had a bit of a cold the last couple of days. Nationally, wide receiver for Michigan had a really good game. Outside linebacker for Florida State had a good game this week. You go to the Big East. South Florida, well represented. This is we're going to go up against here in the next game. Carlton Hill had a good game. A quarterback and a free safety had 2 interceptions. Wonder if he's an impact guy. We'll find out in the next video. Speaking of conference standings, so here we are, and boom, Louisville, 3-3, baby. So all it comes down to is beating South Florida. We beat them, we're going to be conference champions. If we don't, then I guess Rutgers or Pitt will win it, whichever one comes out 5-2. So it's a tight race. So actually, it's a pretty fun conference race. It's like a 1-game lead or stretch between 6 teams, which I think is pretty cool. And South Florida's right there. So what if Rutgers and Pitt both lost their last game and South Florida beat us? Does that mean South Florida could sneak in? I don't know how they're going to decide that. We can make it very easy on them and just win against South Florida. But let's go look at our team info screen. We have no injuries. Watson, Martin across the board and passing and receiving, or rushing and receiving. You look at defensive leaders. McPherson still leading in tackles, but he's definitely not leading in interceptions. I don't think he's had one all season. Sacks, Evans with 7 and interceptions. Fields with 3. And let's go check out South Florida. So they got a tackle out. Let's hope he is a starter. Their starting quarterback, 28 touchdowns, but 11 picks. It looks like they throw the ball a little bit more than usual. They got a receiver averaging over 105 yards a game. And they got a bunch of random dudes on defense doing their thing. Now, they got one guy apparently leading in tackles and in sacks. And in the last game, they beat Cincinnati by 1. And they're 5-5, but that's who we got coming up next. It's a huge game, our biggest game of the season. It's not even close because everything is on the line. It's simple. We win, and we're going to be conference champions. Now, they got a little bit more talent than we do. It looks like they are pretty good in the passing game, which is good. They can pass all day. I'll be happy with it. Their defense is pretty solid. 35th, 36th, 45th in total rush and pass. But their turnover differential isn't very good. So hopefully we can take advantage of that. Should be a lot of fun. Home game, senior day. I can't wait. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later.